Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Amateur Dueling Dealers of Comic Art. This is the 15th amateur bout between veterans Tatiana and Jordan Joannou. I'm Bill Cox, broadcasting live from Cell Block 13 here in Umatilla, Florida. For those new to the show, the format is simple. Structured like a prize fight, two original comic art sellers compete for your hard-earned cash, presenting comic art for sale that is either new to the market or priced to sell. The seller with the most sales by the end of the show is crowned tonight's champion. During the show, there are 12 rounds of art for sale, and all artworks will be priced $1,000 or less. Both sellers will be given 90 seconds per round to review their art that they have for sale. Viewers are encouraged to be a part of the show by engaging in friendly conversation in the YouTube chat. If you're watching on the YouTube, please consider subscribing to this channel and smash that like button, and be sure to turn on notifications so that you never miss a single show on the Comic Art Live Network. To claim an artwork you want to purchase this evening, type your claim in the chat in the following format. Claim 8A-Tatiana or claim 10B-Jordan. In other words, the word claim followed by the round number and a letter, a dash, and the seller's name. Each time a seller presents an artwork for sale, the exact claim wording will be on the screen just above the art description. Try to claim an artwork for sale during the seller's live round, but if you miss that window, you can claim the artwork at any time during the rest of the show. You will be given a last chance at all unsold artwork during the recap, where the sellers are more open to wheel and deal if the duel is indeed a close one. Since this is the internet, there can be technical issues. When several people try to claim the same artwork at the same time, your browser may not order your chat in the same order that we see it here in the studio. Our view of the chat is ordered properly, and we will make the decision for whom has claimed the artwork. During a dealer's live round, you may make an offer to them. And the seller, however, is not required to respond, reply, acknowledge, or accept this offer. Be courteous and only message sellers who are currently in their live spotlight. After the show is over, be sure to contact the seller if you've claimed any of their artworks. Let them know which artworks you claimed, your YouTube or Facebook handle, and be sure to include your mailing address in that email. Let's get ready to wheel and deal. Looking good, Jordan. Likewise, Tatiana, how are you both doing today?
Good.
Much better now. I struggled with the intro because the theme is Battle of the Sexes, and I didn't know if I should have a tennis racket or some kind of movie script or not. So I just tried to look like guys or the Kings. That's all I could think of at the time.
A tennis racket would have been fun.
Yeah, from the original Battle of the Sexes. So whenever you're ready, I do want to do a little trash talking. So you let me know when I can, okay?
Well, you could start whenever you like, Jordan.
Well, I gotta on the theme of Battle of the Sexes, right? I gotta stick it to Tatiana, right? I gotta do some trash talking, right?
Okay.
So I labored on this all night. I've got some good stuff. I couldn't do it. Tatiana has been great to me all these years. She has been nothing but graceful. She runs very professional. Every time I've worked with her, she's super flexible. I can't tell you. So here's my version of trash talking. She's got me into some pieces that I'm so thankful for. This is the birth page of Magdalena. And it's by Joe Benitez, and she helped me get this page right here. And this other page, which I covet highly, is a first appearance of Witchblade, Mark Silvestri, and it's got a great image of She on here from that She Cyblade series. So I can't trash talk her. I mean, she's just been great to me all these years. Awesome. So that's my version of trash talking right there.
Yeah, you don't quite get the concept, but what do you have to say about that, Tatiana?
Well, I'll say on the Silvestri piece, Jordan, you actually won, because I really wanted that piece, but I make it a point not to the pre-sale stuff. I try to let everybody have a chance before I get anything. So, And yeah, I'm not good at trash talking either. So, we're both from Hawaii. It's, your family, even if you don't know each other. And Jordan and I are lucky to know each other. So I'm just excited to be here, have fun. I know we both brought some really great deals. And yeah, I think people are going to have a lot of fun tonight.
There you go. That's our version of trash talking. There you go. Ohana style.
It's very different than when I have Mike and Anthony on here. So it's refreshing. It really is. Thank you. So, hey, Tatiana, your hair looks a little different than I'm used to seeing it. Is that you have a different color? I think.
Oh, it's so it is blue, and I also have bangs, which I haven't had since I was a little kid. So it's just up in a ponytail tonight, but you'll probably see it down next week at San Diego. So
cool.
It's fun. It's a fun haircut. I haven't done color in a long time, and I was ready to do something a little different.
Well, it looks very nice.
Thank you.
And I don't think I've been in this room before during any of the times we've been on any of the previous shows that we've done together. So that's good.
No, this is my office in the new house in Colorado, and I actually flipped my setup around because I'm usually kind of in a cubby right by the wall, and all you can see behind me is portfolios.
Mm-hmm.
So I just flipped around so you can see my other wall, so you could actually see more art. So working on moving some things around, finally getting art up. I've been here for 10 months and just finally getting around to getting art up on the wall.
Well, and actually Jordan's dropped out of the stream at the moment. I'm sure he'll be right back. But that looks nice though. That looks really good. Filling in the space here with a placeholder until then. So I'm looking forward to San Diego as well, to be quite honest, and looking forward to getting to hang out with you guys on what night was that? I forget now. Friday.
Oh, I need to send you the email. I don't think I put you in the email. Hey, that's important.
I think I did get it. But yeah, Jordan gave up, says Tony. He was scared, says James. Jordan is in a temporal pause. He's off exploring the multiverse. Come on, Jordan. He can come back. He threw the match.
I'm the one with the bad internet in the mountains here, so.
It's probably still snowing there, isn't it?
It stopped, but it'll probably start again next week.
Man, see, and I'm in Florida. It's way too hot down here. I'm not going to enjoy the summers here. I already have a feeling, but we'll work that out.
Yeah, you get hot and humid.
Exactly.
So yeah, not mine. I like Florida, but I couldn't. It's too much. It's not the heat; it's the humidity that gets you.
Exactly. No, it was awful. I got up at 8 o'clock to unload a U-Haul, and it was brutal. I should have gotten up at like 6 a.m. to do it.
It doesn't even matter. When you live in Florida, there is no wait till it gets dark or any of that. Like, it's just hot, especially this time of year.
Exactly.
So yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't cool down too much, but I have family in Southern Georgia, and it's the same. You get ready for your day, you shower, and everything. You open the front door, and you're like, oh, I need another shower.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you will acclimate. So
no, I'll get used to it. I realize that it's just going to take a while. Everybody's making fun of poor Jordan. Where is he? He hasn't texted me. Usually, maybe I should text him and say, oh, I heard a blip sound. I think Jordan's back. Hey, there he is.
There he is.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
Jordan, you and I might not talk trash to each other, but holy moly, the whole chat talked trash while you were gone.
Yeah, you'll have
a little
to go through that later.
Price.
Everybody said you chickened out. or you were Googling. You had to do some Googles to find better trash talk.
Yeah, I got to practice on that for sure.
How to trash talk to a woman without getting in trouble.
There you go. Without burning bridges. Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, why don't we get the coin flip out of the way to see who gets to decide who goes first tonight? So let me highlight a few things here. Get this in the stream. And here we go. Tatiana, you get to decide.
Oh my, that's a tough decision.
I know. I'd hate to. I think there's a strategy, but I don't really know which way usually ends up being the best strategy. Sometimes going first seems like it could be good. Other times getting to wait it out is also good as well.
Jordan, do you care if I go first?
Ladies first. Of course, I don't care.
I'll go first then.
Boy, that's exactly what Margaret just said too. Ladies first, as they say. All right. Well, let me shuffle these screens around. And we made a mistake on the slides tonight. So I'll be shuffling Tatiana and Jordan back and forth with every round because I've got the slides, the art images on the same side of the screen. So.
Oh, can I show something really quick before we start?
Yeah, of course.
I wanted to do something special tonight. So if I sell out, one of my buyers randomly will get this beautiful Batgirl sketch from Arthur Adams. Something like this would usually be, around $500 or so from my personal collection. So I thought that'd be a little bit of an incentive for if we're getting close to selling out, people to buy those last couple pieces, and then I will just randomly pick one of my buyers tonight to get that piece, but only if I sell out.
I want to buy one now just to make sure. Well, I can tell you have a very well-priced and very well-rounded list of artwork here. I mean, if you don't sell out, you're going to be really, really close. That's for sure.
It's going to be like in basketball. If they hit 100 points, everybody gets free tacos. I think it's close. We're all going to be rooting for it.
Right.
Exactly. I like giving stuff away. So, and of course, I can anything can be delivered to San Diego Comic-Con if you are going to the show.
Oh, that's a good point to make too. All right. Well, let's get this thing started. Everything is 90-second rounds tonight because it's 2 artworks per round. It's 12 rounds, so you're going to be using your A's and B's for every claim tonight. So just keep that in mind. If you forget it, we'll fish and figure out which one you meant. But try to remember the A's and B's, and everybody have a good time. That's what we're here for. And so let's get Tatiana started here. I got to scroll up to her first 2 artworks. All right, here we go. First up.
All right, so first piece is this cute 6x9 Eric Canetti Emma Frost bust. It's only $90. That's less than Eric normally charges for these. So super good deal. His line work is amazing. The way he draws characters is absolutely great. So unique. He really puts a lot of detail. And let me show you. See if you can see some of like the detail work on the neck piece there. And for this price point, it's a great way to get something from Eric without having to invest too much, but you still get a really, really nice detailed piece. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the second one. Feel free to claim anytime. And yes, happy to take payment plans. This is from Nick Pitara. This is from his Einstein book. So this is Einstein winning the heavyweight champion belt here, and this is $150. This is a nice 11x17. It's a fun piece. The Einstein book's really fun. And Nick's stuff from this book is really hard to find. So he's only done like a few commissions that I could find of this. So it's a silly piece. This would be good for any Dueling Dealer fan because it definitely has that flavor. So it's just, I had never heard of this book until I was given this piece, and I'm like, this was so fun and cool. So this is definitely a fun piece for the right collector out there. And
Nick Pitara is awesome.
Yeah. Expecto Patronum.
Yeah, the money. All right. Let's see. Actually, I don't have to move myself at all tonight. I can keep my. See, there you go. So tonight, I actually get to stay in the same place the entire show. It's just you guys that have to flip back and forth. So as I did highlight, we had Jeffrey Moy did claim 1A. So thank you, Jeff, as always, for your support of the show and for picking up the first piece of art tonight. You broke the ice for us early on. We appreciate that. So Jordan, let's get your round 1 artworks queued up, and here we go.
So this is a really old commission by Mike Grell done in 1988 when they used to spend a little more time into conventions, getting a little more detail into their sketches. This was drawn in 1988. This is actually just 1 year after Shado, I believe that's how you pronounce her name. Her first appearance was in the Longbow Hunters. So very early on, he drew this. And I'm just really drawn to the details. And you can see up there close, just the details of where he drew the dragon, into her anatomy. Again, just a great representation of Mike's work. And again, back in the 80s, when they did commissions, they would spend, they had more time to spend doing these sketches at the convention. So you can see it kind of plays out in his depiction of Shado as well. She's got all the way throughout there. This next one here, I'm going to pay homage to Mel Brooks, LeVar Burton, and even our friend Dina Marisa. So excuse me while I whip this out, but it's a It's a DPS. It's a horizontal DPS. Love those horizontal DPSs. And it's just a great depiction of Silver Surfer and Galactus. So, and it's all original art. And I love also when they do the spackling of the universe and space right there. So I think Tony's got that one there.
Tony got that one just ahead of TAMD1.
Yeah. So again, the Mike Grell, great older commission sketch right there. It's 11 by 14 in size, and just all the detail of the Shadow Dragon.
All right. Well, thank you, Tony, for that pickup. Breaking the ice for Jordan as well. That's great. Yeah. So the Grell is the only one left there.
And I saw a couple of chats of if Jordan's got any freebies. I actually do have. I have a buy one get one free and a freebie for if there goes the recap. So not as great as Tatiana's, but still some freebies also.
Well, it's hard to top an Art Adams.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
You're fighting dirty when you bring a free Art Adams to the match.
That's right.
Well, I brought a Michael Turner piece tonight too. I told people I could do it.
Oh, cool.
Oh boy. All right. Well, we're moving on to round 2 here.
Oh, I had a break the ice video. You didn't get that one?
Oh, no, you did. Maureen might not have. She probably might have skipped over seeing it. We should play the break the ice. Where is that? I know I saw it. Let me get it in here. There we go.
Hey, I need to break this ice.
To the side, little lady. Men are stronger than women. I got this.
Men might be stronger, but women are smarter. Thank you for breaking the ice.
I'm okay.
That was awesome.
You heard my dogs barking in the background too. They want to be in the video.
Hey, and James, if I sell out tonight, I will also buy whoever's at San Diego tacos. How about that?
Well,
He asked about tacos, you know.
How can I compete?
Come to San Diego.
Yeah, that's true. Good point.
All right, round 2. Here we go. Remember A's and B's on all the artworks here. Let me gotta scroll back up here, and here we go, Tatiana.
All right, X-Men fans. So this is Tommy Lee Edwards, super cool Magneto commission. It is 11 by 14. Tons of action. Has a nice, cool graphic quality to it. I love the action in the hand there. The a little bit of that Kirby Crackle kind of style, which is super cool. And his art is really, really neat. His books are, I love the kind of darker quality of his artwork. And, you know, for $200, you just can't go wrong. So he's one of the best X-Men villains out there. Doesn't get much better than Magneto. And that's just the super, super cool. You know, you're hardly ever going to get a commission that cool at a show. So look at the helmet. Very cool.
I think Jesse Morgan has claimed that. But Jesse, if you could say claim 2A, that would be helpful for us. So let me go ahead and show the next artwork here. And it looks like the slide for some reason has changed on me. How about you showing the artwork?
I can show it. So on the opposite side of the spectrum, we have Chrissy Zulo with a really nice, soft, beautiful Emma Frost White Queen here. This is the same size, 11 by 14, and it's the same price at $200. So this has some nice Copic work in it and really nice, clean line work in the ink, which is really, I want to show you her hands. I absolutely love the way she did her hands. Really nice, clean line work. And then the way she does the Copics on the skin tones is really, really pretty.
All right. And we've got a claim on that one as well from Timothy Guerrero. And also just to reiterate, Jesse did pick up 2A. So Jesse Morgan, thank you so much for that. We appreciate both your claims in round 2. Jesse Morgan and Timothy Guerrero. All right. Great pickup for both of you. Let me change my screen here a little bit. Lots of things to highlight here. There we go. So, Jordan, round 2. Let's get you
working. Keep it going.
All right, here we go. Here's your 2A.
I'm bringing important historic pieces to today's show. So this is actually the cover for this piece here, Justice League Darkseid War Special #1. The writer, Jeff Johns, we know him from Green Lantern a lot. And Oscar Jimenez, I mean, his line work is so crisp and clean. And this is an origin an early appearance of Grail, who's Darkseid's daughter. So again, I mean, I love artistic pages that are also historic and have some significance behind them. If you just, every single panel, as you look at it, you look at very, very nice, clean pencil work from Oscar. I love that image of Grail right there. You can see her sinisterness from there, how she takes after Dad. So again, a beautifully artistic page, but also has historic significance as far as the origin of Grail there. And here,
2B.
Yep, this is from JLA 100. The writer is Joe Kelly. This is the cover of the issue. It's from Joe Kelly. He did a lot of Deadpool issues. He wrote from there. And Doug Monkey is the artist on this one here. First appearance of the Justice League Elite that was formed. So you have the Elite. Sister Superior, it's her first appearance. She is the brother to Manchester Black. So Vera Black is a given name as well. But again, just a great total, you got a 3/4 splash here. You've got the Holy Trinity Justice League down below. It took them out there. First appearance of the Justice League Elite that's forming in this page here. So again, first appearance page.
Very nice couple pages there that we'll see in the recap. Definitely. All right, Tatiana. And I love Tommy Lee Edwards, by the way. That was a really nice piece. You don't get, I know he does a lot of the black and white pieces when he's at shows, but his color work is awesome too. Great artist. I've always admired him.
Absolutely.
All right, we're going to move over to round 3 here. So let me get Tatiana's round 3 artwork.
Nick said, ask for 10 more likes. I'm asking for 10 more likes.
Yeah, come on. We get just over 200 people watching the show right now. We should at least be at 100 by now, if not.
If we can get 200 likes tonight at San Diego, I will also buy everybody chips and guacamole to go with their tacos.
Oh boy, it's you're racking up a big tab here, Tatiana.
Love it.
Hey, look, I'm not offering free alcohol. I know better than that.
Very wise. All right, let's get round 3 started here, and here's Tatiana's 3A artwork.
All right, so if you are a video game fan, this is a super cool page. This is from Mass Effect Foundation, which was a series that was through Dark Horse. And Matthew Clark did a few of the issues, and then Tony Parker did some of the issues as well. This is a half splash featuring Miranda and Jacob, which are 2 of the main characters from the Mass Effect 2 game. And it's a really, really fun sequence with them. It's a couple issues long, and this is like the only page in the series where you get this really nice shot of the 2 characters. You don't get a lot of really nice splash pages of them from the series. So if you're into video game stuff at all, this is a great price. Really hard to find. You don't find a lot of this kind of stuff around. So more shots of them on the bottom. Yeah. And then the next one is for G.I. Joe fans. So this is from G.I. Joe Cobra Civil War and features Baroness. And so that's the full page right there. And then this panel needed a correction. So there's the correction, and the correction is fully drawn. That's not a copy. It is fully drawn on there. So it's all 100% original art. And, of course, you get that beautiful half splash of Baroness on the bottom. Only $225. Super deal for a page with Baroness featured in the half splash and also on the, Nah, who do I care? Chimichangas are cheap. Keep your money.
I think that's an homage to Mike Berkey and all the different masks that he would put on.
He does them live.
Yeah.
Okay, next time I'll bring masks. Fine.
That says Tatiana Pool. There you go. Very nice. Oh man! All right, Jordan. Let's get your round 3 artworks queued up here for everybody. And...
Oh, it looks like there's a claim on the G.I. Joe page from
yeah.
Todd.
I might have slid right past there. I'm sorry about that. I did. As a matter of fact, here, let me highlight that. Todd M. picked up
nice
3B. So let me check that off here on my list. Thank you very much, Todd. And I apologize I didn't see that while I was on a different tab here.
Good job. I have to ask for likes. I don't have tacos to offer, but just out of the goodness of everybody's hearts, to do something for our little original art Ohana. So please add some more likes. Yes.
There you go. It worked with Tatiana. It's going to work with you too, Jordan. All right, let's see. 3A here for Jordan. Let's get him started here. And here we go.
Again, another historic page here, 1998. This is homage to Anthony. He always represents Humberto Ramos. So this is Humberto Ramos and Sandra Hope. This is from issue number 1 of the Crimson series. So this is what kicks it all off, really brought Humberto to fame. But what makes this even more special, it's a birth page. And you know how that gets a little more attention because it's their very, very first appearance ever time coming to life. So you've got Echimus up here, and you've got the Scarlet X down in the corner. These are the villains of Crimson here. So, you know, you get a page from the first issue of the series, 1998, Humberto Ramos, but you get the birth page of these major villain characters as well, kind of show up there. So again, it's an artistically appealing page, but also very historic in terms of the very first appearances of these characters here.
All right, and next up, 3B.
Keeping the first appearance theme going here. This is from Slinger Zero right here. There's the cover again, 1998. Artist Adam Polina and our buddy inker Jimmy Palmiotti, again, one of the inker extraordinaires there. So first appearance of the Slingers team is on here. You got Prodigy and Ricochet. They're the ones in there. You got some good use of Zipatone up here. And again, just look at the way that Jimmy really inked the page all the way throughout, going all the way to the edges there in terms of that of the nighttime feel from that one here. The little bonus on that, if you get this page, you're actually going to get Jimmy's old address when he used to live in Brooklyn, New York. You can kind of see it on the back there, but you get another historic first appearance page.
All right. Hey, Anthony Snyder might have claimed something, but he just said claim. Thanks for the shout out. Anthony, did you claim something or are you claiming the shout out? I'm not quite sure what you were trying to claim there, but you know how this works. You're on the show more than anybody. All right. See, now he says, no, I didn't. Sorry. I had a feeling he was claiming the thanks and not claiming the.
Absolutely. My motivation for bringing it. Yes.
Exactly.
Anthony.
I will someday see a page as lovely as a tree, a Miller Electra, possibly, or an X-Men cover by Jim Lee. But with Heritage Auctions outpricing me, alas, poor Yorick, 'tis not meant to be.
One of my all-time favorites, Jordan.
Really?
I always loved that one. I wanted to see it again for a long time, so that's why I added it to your list of themes tonight.
I think I was voicing the pain of 99.8% of us on the audience whenever we're trying to go after art.
Exactly.
Just alas, not meant to be.
And I like that old radio quality that you managed to get out of the.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was cool.
Right.
I've got to learn to put something like that in a meme of mine one day in the future.
Yeah.
You should dress up and go around walking through Artist Alley at a con with the speaker reading them.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Right past Heritage's booth. All right, on to round 4 here. Tatiana, let's get you started off. And here we go.
All righty. So I have this super cool. Any of you who read the Fables series from Vertigo Comics, this is Jack of Fables. He had his own hilarious spin-off series. He is probably one of the best Fables in the entire series. This is watercolor from Mark Buckingham, who is the artist on most of the Fable series, and obviously we know him from a lot of other work he's done over the years. And this is just slightly over 8 by 11 and is $275. He doesn't do commissions too terribly often, so this is a really good opportunity, especially to get something nice and in color from him if you haven't had the opportunity to. And I'm a huge fan of the Fable series, so this is a super fun piece. You get a kind of a close-up of his face there. So that's a fun one. And then the next one is really cool too. This is Tony Moore, Dr. Doom. This is 9 by 12. And it is pretty hard to get commissions from Tony these days. And this is just an absolute stunner. And so for, $300, I think it's a really, really good deal to get this level of detail on a Dr. Doom commission from somebody like Tony Moore. So, yeah, this definitely epitomizes the character really, really well. So if you're a Tony Moore fan or a Doom fan, definitely.
That sale is just out of reach. Oh, no, it wasn't. Wait, I got him in the wrong order. Jared Jensen claimed it just ahead of Dustin. So, Jared, thank you so much. And Kelsey as well for throwing in a claim on 4B. So, thank you for the claims. Unfortunately, Dustin and Kelsey didn't get it, but Jared, you got it. So, thank you so much for picking that up.
Yeah, great image.
Thank you, Jared.
All right. Now we got Jordan. Jordan, round 4, over to you.
Okay.
And let's get 4A queued up and on the screen.
Yeah. So this round, I brought some older Bronze Age art. This is the cover that this page is from, Solo Avengers number 16. The writer, Tom DeFalco, artist, Al Milgram, and the inker, Jose Marzan. So just like comic books, how the older Bronze Age comic books are harder and harder to get. Same with the art. We know it's more coveted that way. It's just, you got some great images. Yeah, I love the use of the red line for the force fields around Hawkeye, and then Black Widow and Hawkeye up here as well. So there's something pure about the older art, the older Bronze Age and Silver Age art. Just you can just see it has a different feel to it and different line work as well. So not as uber dynamic as the newer art, but still just as appealing. So that's this one here.
All right, Anthony threw a claim 4B up. Of course, we were on 4A and he didn't have a name, but
okay.
Help us out there, Anthony. We're going over to your 4B.
That's all right. So here, this is what I mentioned about a freebie. This is a twofer. You buy one, get one free. And the first page here is from Doorway to Nightmare number 5. And for those of us who know, it's the early appearances of Madame Xanadu, and she is the original leader of the Justice League Dark. So again, older Bronze Age art. So you got Doorway to Nightmare 5 and Unexpected 192 in there. And again, as she gets more and more popular, we all want to gravitate to some of the pages of early appearances from there. So you get one page, you get one for free as well. So kind of a nice twofer there for these Bronze Age arts.
All right. Very good there. And so still not quite sure about what Anthony was doing there. So Anthony, you got to help us out. Claim 4B. I don't know. Jordan was on 4A when you said claim 4B, and then you say 5th place. So I don't know what you're doing tonight, Anthony.
Looks like he has to owe 2 things to the kitty jar there.
Yeah, he definitely. Let's see. George Alexander must be watching the show a little bit behind because 2A did sell earlier. George, if that appeared to happen at an earlier claim was rescinded. I didn't see an earlier claim rescinded. Did anybody else see an earlier claim rescinded from that was for Jesse? I don't recall seeing that. I saw when Jesse claimed the artwork earlier, he had said claim, and then he said claim. I'm highlighting these because I had them starred. Then he said claim 2A Tatiana. So I never saw a rescinded claim on 2A. I mean, we could all make a note of it, I guess. If anybody else saw Jesse.
Or if he just clarified that he did claim it. That would...
Right. Because I never saw a rescind. I asked him to clarify when he didn't type it right the first time. So, okay. And we still don't know what Anthony was typing in the last round.
Well, I have it noted down so we can follow up with Jesse, and if there's any issue, then George, we will.
Sure. Okay. I'll go ahead and write George's name after that as well. Good idea, Tatiana. Thank you. Yeah, I was. I saw other people. Somebody else said that, but I went back and looked when it was said. And see, Rick is saying it again. Rick is the one who said it earlier. But Rick, when you said that, I went and looked at that exact moment and saw no rescinded claim in my chat here in the studio. So, but I could be wrong. At any rate, we're going on to round 5. So, all right, let's see here. Let's get Tatiana queued up and ready to go. And here we go with your 5A, Tatiana.
All righty. So the first thing I want to say is that this is inks over blue lines. This is Linnell Yu and Jerry Alangalan inks. So this is the published art. This is from Axis issue 4. So we have Maria Hill, we have Hulk, we have Nick Fury. So it's a really nice shot here they're having their meeting, which is cool. Pages from this book are really hard to get. So, and the inks are gorgeous. Like I said, these are the published inks, and you can't really tell it's blue lines unless you're really, really close to it. So, absolutely stunning page. You have a whole bunch of different team members and stuff in here, which is really, really nice. And then I love the first panel shot too, because you get that kind of setting the scene there, since it is page 1 for the book. Second page is, well, not a page. This is another commission. This is an Addie Granov Black Widow half body piece. This is watercolor, like he does at for some of his conventions, where he will cherry pick, so he can be hard to get a commission from. And these are this one's 800, and it is 10 by 14. Really nice. I like the way he did the shine on the suit with that negative space, which is really cool. Addie's just really, really good with color. I mean, if you look at all the shine spots, they're all just negative space.
No, it's beautiful. I love Addie's work. All right, we will see that one in the recap as well. So round 5, over to Jordan. Things are moving right along tonight. So let's get your 5A queued up. Here we go.
Yeah, I struggled on these next 2 pages. I'm a big Wolverine fan. Here's the cover to this issue. It's from that Ages of Apocalypse storyline that came out. So historic story run back in 2000. You get this, the writer is Eric Larson. So you can see how he did the cover and he did the writing on this here. Artist is Roger Cruz. Just some great action sequences in here. I had Roger sign it when he sent it to me. He got a little head sketch when he signed up there. I just love the action swipe here in the middle panel. Love the negative space right here. Love that negative space right there and action fighting.
And that one's been claimed by Todd M.
Yeah, that one hurt me to put up for sale. That one really did. And this one hurts me too. I love Wolverine. Here's the cover. This one is from the Punisher Marvel Knights line number 33 back in 2003. The writer Garth Ennis. We know how great he writes from The Boys and Preacher fame. John Mercria, that's his go-to artist as well. Like I said, it hurt me. It hurt me to list these for sure. There's some great images of Wolverine there too.
All right, and another pickup. So thank you to both.
Thank you both of you for the claims. Thank you, very much appreciative of that as well. Thank you.
Both were good. See, it's tough when you let go of the good ones, right, Jordan?
Yeah. That's, as we said before, really the hardest part is just picking the pages to sell. I mean, we buy them for a reason, and winner, chicken dinner.
What they say. That was one of your first, wasn't it? That was
the very, very, very first video I filmed March of last year. So,
right.
Yes. Yeah.
No, those are always, they're really good ones to fall back on. I've actually gone back and looked at a few of them. Even the ones that Dino made were so much fun.
Again, thank you for the buys. Thank you.
Yes, thank you to Erstein and to Todd.
Yeah.
And just for clarification, Jesse did confirm that he was going to pick up that piece. So we got it all right. All right. Mikhail says Bill's subtext there is only bring good stuff. That is not what I'm trying to say whatsoever. I was saying it was difficult when you bring the good stuff, because usually that's the ones that end up getting.
Wait, we're allowed to bring stuff that I only bring good stuff. Are we allowed to bring stuff that's not good?
Exactly. I didn't know we had the option.
Yeah. Well, I like to get you guys all riled up and just say, bring the best stuff that you got to sell. But yeah,
it was really hard to find 24 pieces for 1,000 and under. That was really hard.
It is. It always is. But I mean, that's again part of the fun of the show too, right? So.
I couldn't do it. That's for sure. All right, Tatiana, let's get round 6 started with you. And let's see, scroll over to that. And here we go.
All right. So this is a super, super good Mandalorian piece from Robbie, who is one of my favorite artists. He does a lot of Star Wars stuff. I've gotten several Star Wars pieces from him. And this was a commission that he did for me a while back. It's just not on the wall yet. This is chapter 14 for those of you who have watched the show, where they are in spoilers. If you haven't watched it, cover your ears right now. This is where Grogu is meditating, and then so they're trying to protect him from getting kidnapped. So we have Boba Fett and Fennec Shand are both in this piece, as well as the Mandalorian. I'm asking $350, which is a heck of a lot less than it cost me when I got it. I just want this to go to a good home.
And it is. It's going to Comic Art Boston.
Yay! So we just did a deal. Yeah, that's awesome. Nice. That was a very good home. I'm very happy. Okay. Can't get distracted. I have to keep going. Okay, next piece. I've been talking to Jordan too much because this is a first appearance book. So this is from Thunderstrike. This is Todd Knock artwork. This is first appearance of Grunhilde and the first full appearance of Hikara. So Grunhilde's here. You don't usually see her with her helmet on, but her helmet's here. And then, of course, we have nice shots of Lady Sif as well. And this is only $3.75 for like a half splash, 3/4 splash. Great. I got a sale. Now there's an empty spot in my portfolio. I have to buy something else to refill
it.
That's always tough, isn't it, Tatiana?
Yeah, we're all.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, yeah.
Thank you to Comic Art Boston and to Adam as well. I really appreciate you both picking up artworks. And Chris, you were late on the claim, but thank you for throwing a claim in there as well. All right, so let's get Jordan queued up here on his round 6 artwork. So here we go.
All right, so this is Sunfire and Big Hero 6. Here's the cover of the issue that this is from. I'm just a big fan of it. That's one of my favorite Disney movies. That's why I gravitated to this art. Written by Scott Lobdell. He's from X-Men fame. Gus Vasquez. Actually, Duncan Miller had some influence on this as well, and Bud LaRosa was the inker. But it's a great early appearance. No, the limited series only had 3 issues, so this is issue 3 from that limited series. So it's just an early appearance of Hero, Baymax, and Honey Lemon. So you got them all in there. But just, you know, again, historic in the fact that it's early appearances, but just some great. You see the emotion of Hero, and this is when Baymax took on that lizard dinosaur form that he had outside of the movie as well. So again, just a nice, clean page from an early historic appearance from these characters. And this page right here is from issue number 1 of the series. So it's Carnage Black, White, and Blood number 1. So this is that cover from there. Ken Lashley, he did the pencils and he did the ink. So you're getting all his artwork on this. And actually the word balloons are on an overlay here. So just kind of give it some text there. So you get all that original art drawn underneath there. But just look at that. Look at that half splash right in the middle. Actually, more than a half splash. But just some great work there of Carnage. Carnage was actually was battling Cloak and Dagger, and he took the worst of it from there, trying to recover. But you can just feel everything that Carnage is going through on this page. So it's a great work by Ken Lashley.
Oh, yes! Yes, I made a sale! Oh, no! Oh, no sale. No sale.
Hey, Jordan, you did get an offer on your 6B artwork. You, of course, you're at $795 on that one, and Nick is offering you $600 on it.
I love Nick to death. He knows I do. I got a lot into that page, Nick. Even if you just squeeze out $625, bud. $625 to anybody, but that's yours at $625, Nick.
All right, we'll see if Nick goes for that one.
I got a lot into that page, so it's very close.
It was a very nice page. It really was. So,
yeah.
Oh, and Nick has gone ahead and claimed it.
Yeah, it's a good page. It's a good buy. Yeah, definitely won't regret that one. But thank you, Nick. I appreciate that.
Yep. Thank you, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now we're moving right along. Round 7 now for Tatiana. So let me get the artwork.
So I brought this one with Jason in mind. So this is Raphael Kayanan Phoenix. It's 11.5 by 17. I love the way he did all the splatter effect on there. And this is just such a fully realized illustration. I mean, it's not just a commission. This is really a fully realized idea. And it's only $500, which I just think is a super great deal. His work is phenomenal. And you don't usually see stuff in this kind of style too terribly much. Let me get you a good shot of that phoenix if you can see her. Anyway, it's definitely more of that burn style phoenix.
Sorry. I actually made a mistake. Dino got that one ahead of Jason. So congrats to Dino on that one. Thank you so much, Dino. And let's show the next one.
Next one. Also for X-Men fans, this was from my personal collection. This is an Eduardo Risso Wolverine commission, and it's on 11x17 board. I love his use of that Stark black on there. He's such a master of this, and I'm asking 500, which is probably less than I paid. I don't remember. I got this a while ago, but getting it something from him now at this price would be impossible. So it's really, really nicely detailed, and just absolutely love the claws on that one too.
And Rick has picked that one up as well. All right. Congratulations, Dino and Rick.
Thank you.
Man, that audio is loud on that one. I got to reduce that. Yowza. All right. Well, good pickups on both of those. So sorry for highlighting your name, Jason, and then not having you actually be the claimer on it. That's what you get when it's moving too fast in the chat. All right, round 7 over to you, Jordan.
Yep.
Let me highlight it, and here we go.
Okay, so here's a piece of published Star Wars art, and this is from issue number 1, Princess Leia, written by Mark Waid, so we know how heavyweight he is, and then drawn by Terry Dodson and inked by Rachel Dodson. So again, you get published Star Wars pages from issue number 1. Actually, the story is such that this is actually chronologically the first appearance of Admiral Akbar as well. So you got that going for you as far as the page. Everybody loves Terry Dodson's work on this one. And a little bonus is that Terry did some sketches of Admiral Akbar on the back as well. So you got a lot going on this page right here. Looks like, I think Scott got this one here.
Yes, he did.
Yes. It's a great Star Wars page.
Going over to 7B now.
All right, Civil War. Remember that storyline, and it went to the movies as well. So this is one of those issues in the Civil War storyline. It's Civil War: The Return, 2007. Paul Jenkins is the writer. He wrote Sentry, so we know he has that feel for the cosmic characters. Tom Rainey, very underrated artist, Tom Rainey, and Scott Hanna. We know him, inker extraordinaire. Just obviously a great full splash page of Captain Marvel in this one here. And then we can all see on the bottom there, you got a nice little signature of Stan Lee right there toward the bottom as well. And we all know how even that costs a pretty penny just to get Stan Lee to sign something there. So again, just a great title page. In this storyline, actually, Captain Marvel is the warden of the negative zone, and he has to contemplate getting back into the action. So he's not wearing his wristbands, his action bands there, and he's considering if he needs to go back. So we can see the emotion on his face there.
All right. So thank you, Scott Wingo, for that pickup. And I did see that question from Jesse where he had made a claim probably, just after, a claim that went up there. And the thing is when you type your claim in there, it goes into the stream automatically for you. You see it there, but in fact, nobody else sees it for a couple seconds delayed. And so that's kind of how the live chats work. Everybody else saw it in the right order except for you, because YouTube was trying to make it look like your actual text message went into the chat the moment you did it, when it really doesn't. So that's how it works. But great claim for Scott Wingo on that one.
Yeah. Scott, thank you very much, Scott.
That's a great Tom Rainey page.
Yeah,
I love Tom's work. Anybody who watched the X-Men top 5, I mean, I talked about Tom during that. I absolutely love his work. He's an amazing guy. I look forward to seeing him. I'm pretty sure he'll be in San Diego next week. And whoever ends up with that piece needs to frame it and have it next to you whenever you're waiting for auctions end, because auctions always take longer than you want them to, and then you can look at it and say, Captain Marvel said it's not time yet.
Yes, there you go. I should have you sell my pages. I probably would have got it sold.
Jordan, if you would have not come back, I probably would have had Tatiana sell your pages. Who knows what would have happened?
Wait, the show's not over. My internet might be still spotty, so we'll see.
Well, we've got a really loud thunderstorm outside right now. I was texting Gwen, letting her know that if I drop for some reason, she might have to stand in for me. So you never know what's going to happen tonight.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Who's lost?
Yes. Round 8 over to Tatiana. So let me go ahead and get her started. Here we go.
All righty. I'm a big Booster Gold and Blue Beetle fan. So if any of you are, I love this piece. It just hasn't gone up on the wall. It's Kevin McGuire pencils and Mark Farmer inks. Mark just totally knocked this out of the park. And it's just classic. It's the two of them having fun, laughing, which is just, to me, so much of what these characters are about. So this is 550. It's 11 by 17. And yeah, this was a piece that's just been in my personal collection. Oh, and looks like Brian's getting it.
Yes.
Glad to see this go to a good friend. That was a hard one to sell. It just isn't up on the wall yet. So
just ahead of a few other people trying to claim it as well. And next up.
All right. So this one is another first appearance issue. So this is Nick Bradshaw. And this is the first appearance of Genesis, who is also known as Kid Apocalypse, because he's Apocalypse's clone. Spoiler alert from 15 years ago. He's and this is also has all the other kids who they were in school together. So it's Quentin Quire, who's also known as Kid Omega, Brew, who's like the freaking cutest guy ever, and Kid Gladiator, Kitty Pryde, Deathlock's a guest teacher on this. We have a bunch of the other students as well, and so only $650 for this, which I think is a super deal.
It is, and Rich Diamond part of those as well. Rich has picked that one up.
Show me the money.
Yes! Louder!
Show me the money.
That's it, brother, but you got to yell that shit!
Show me the money.
Jerry!
Show me the money.
Jerry, you better yell!
Show me the money.
Oh boy. Yeah, hope the audience loves that as much as we all do. What do we got here? Somebody was throwing you an offer as well, Tatiana. Let me highlight this one. Mr. Easy Go Lucky was offering you $175 on your 3A artwork. That was your Mass Effect, and you were at $225 on that one.
Who's your favorite companion in Mass Effect 2?
I haven't played it. I hate to tell you. I wish
I'm asking the person who's making the offer.
Oh, that's true. Uh-oh.
This is a test. Who's your favorite companion in Mass Effect 2?
He's Googling it right now. No answer.
No answer. Oh, my.
Oh, Mr. Easy Go Lucky.
Just trying to show you the money.
That's right.
I know some other people said that they really liked Miranda, that she was their space wife playing this game. Oh, it's for your son? All right. Your son needs this juicy Miranda art, so we'll do it. 175.
Well played, Mr. Easy Go Lucky. All right. Congratulations to you and Tatiana for selling that as well. Thank you both. That's great. All right. So round 8 now. Over to you, Jordan. Let me cue your art up here. And where are we? All right. Here we go.
All right. So this is another historic first appearance page. This is the issue is from Fray number 1, 2001. That's when this came out. And Joss Whedon, we all know how he's a creative genius. He's the one who created this character. He wrote this story, very much the theme from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And actually, Fray is a vampire slayer. So the artist is Carl Moline, and the inker is Andy Owens. And Carl had that podcast show several months back. Didn't have any pages from Fray's first appearance, so I was lucky to get some things from him. So again, historic first appearance pages. Love Carl's signature down here on the bottom. Very nice and clean, kind of spells it out. Kind of a nice display quality there. But again, Joss Whedon, creator, Fray, one of the vampire slayers there.
And next one.
This one is just a huge splash, but what makes this so special, this is the issue comes from here back in 2000. Jeff Loeb, who wrote Long Halloween, all those Batman stories, Batman Hush fame, he's the writer on this one. And this is homage to Tatiana. Mike McCone is the artist on this one here. Just an older piece of it, but it's a birth page, and it's the very, very first appearance ever of Imperious Rex Prime. And from top to bottom, you can just see just a huge, love these huge splash pages. It's the finale end page as well. Gives you the credits going to the next issue there, City of Tomorrow afterwards. But again, a birth page, the very first appearance ever of Imperious Rex.
2,
Nice.
3.
got this. I can do it. I know it.
Oh.
What?
Thanks. I needed that.
Stupid hammer.
That was good.
All my videos are where the women are coming out on top. I don't know if you recognize the theme on those. So.
Yep, you have lost in every single one of those. Hey, look at the score. Look how close that score is. Only $160 separating the two of you.
Oh, man. Let's keep it going.
The fun one. It's a fun one. I'll tell you, you know, speaking of me, I cannot ever stop myself selling art, even if it's from somebody else. That's a great McCone piece. I mean, you know, I love Mike. You're using my own artists against me.
Yes, I was motivated by you.
Yeah.
It was out of homage to you.
But I'll tell you know, anybody who's a fan of DC stuff, Mike does not. I mean, he's almost exclusively worked for Marvel. So if you like his stuff and you want DC, there's not a whole lot of opportunities out there. So it's a really, really nice page.
Again, a certain percentage is going to go to Tatiana to pay for those tacos. So.
Oh man! All right, so what do we got? We're 2/3 of the way through tonight. So round 9 is next. Tatiana, let's get your artwork on the screen here for everybody to check out. Here we go.
All right, so one more reso piece for you all tonight. It's a published page from 100 Bullets, Winter's Edge, which was a one of those like special stories they did after the series. Has all the word balloons on it, which you don't see anymore these days. Just a great storytelling page with all of the classic Riso, just graphic quality of his artwork. I am asking less than I paid for this piece. It's just an incredible piece. When it was offered to me, I had to buy it. But it's not up on the wall. So his work is so good, it deserves to be up on somebody's wall. So, you know, willing to part with it for less than I paid for it, for somebody to give this a good home. 100 Bullets pages are really, really hard to come by. So getting a page from this mini series is a nice way to get something from 100 Bullets without having to pay a bazillion dollars. And then the next one is a New Avengers DPS from Stuart Eminem. One of the things that you can't see in the scan because the paper was a little bit too tall, is all of the villains' names on the bottom. Look how many villains are in that team shot. They're not just random villains. Those are all actual villains. So if you're a villain fan, I mean, this is $8.75 for a DPS from Stuart from New Avengers. Also has Miss Marvel and Iron Man on it. So, I love big art and I cannot lie, as some people we know would say. I know James and I are the DPS fans, so that's a great one.
Yeah, those are two really well-priced pieces of art right there.
You have to ask, big man. You can't afford it.
I got $4.
And just so you know, Todd M did claim 9B.
Nice.
Thank you very much, Todd. Nice pickup there. Yeah, that really was. Both of those pieces are priced really well.
Yeah, the New Avengers is a friend of mine. I'm like, this doesn't sell. I'm gonna keep it. So nice pickup for sure.
You know that expression, great minds think alike.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot exaggerate at this point more. Tatiana was shown the DPS,
Mm-hmm.
and literally when she was showing the names of the villains, and I promise you, I said to myself, "That's cool." And literally at that point, Dino typed out, "That's cool," at the exact same time that I was saying in my head, "That is cool." So hey, Dino and I kind of connected there. But that was a great pickup. What a great DPS. Yes.
Well, you and Dino are definitely on the same wavelength.
We're linked somehow. Yes. That's a very long umbilical cord.
So let's see. There was a offer from Anthony over to you, Tatiana, on the 100 Bullets page for $500, and that was the one you were at $635 at.
I need to think on that one. That's definitely. I mean, I've already knocked off. Like, I think I paid $700 for it. So I'll have to think on it.
Okay, not a problem. He's saying cash too, by the way.
Cool.
And a pickup in San Diego. So let's see, round 9. Over to you, Jordan. Let's get your
All right.
started
Okay,
here.
This round has got for some published covers here, so we know that's always a big draw here. So this is Godzilla versus the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers #1. It's a variant cover to this series. Alex Sanchez, he did the pencils, he did the inks for this cover as well. It's a variant cover, but it's just all out action. I mean, you can just see, Godzilla really taking on the I think the Power Rangers when they're in their giant form from there. So, a great way to get a full published cover here. And I actually had Alex again sign up here in the top, the little Godzilla head sketch when he signed it as well. So, good price point for a published cover, and one with a lot of action, a lot of detail in it as well. So I got Godzilla, right? What's not to love about Godzilla?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And here's your 9B.
This one here is from the first, number 18, drawn back in 2002. Barbara Kessel was the writer. Andrea DeVito is the artist, and she's from Beta Ray Bill fame. So very established. It's probably early on in her career here. But this cover, again, hard for me to pull out. It's got a lot. It does have an overlay with the credits on it there. But you just got to look at the detail on this one here. I love the negative space used for the crucifix pose. You can see the detail in the female character's face right there. A lot of emotion in that there. If you compare these side by side, look at how the colored version really washes out the crucifix pose. So when you've got the original art, you've really got the detail that's put into it there. So just a lot of symbolism, a lot of detail in that work as well.
Yeah, beautiful.
Okay, guys, I'm off to a charity event, and I need one of your arts fast and nice. Okay. So whatever you guys can make for me, I'll take it. Best of luck to the both of you.
All right. I got this, boss. I got it. All right. You're going to lose. I got it. Yes, this is good stuff. Yes. Oh, yeah. Love it. Yes.
Okay, guys, what you guys got for me?
Look at this, boss. Awesome, huh?
Oh, not bad,
Yes.
not bad. What about you?
Oh, ooh.
Amazing.
Ooh.
Jordan, you're fired.
Yes, you are on a losing streak, Jordan. I hate to say it.
I deserve all the video punishment that I get.
Yeah, I read the first when it first came. When all that stuff was around when I was 3 years old. I almost brought a Bart Sears the first page, but I just decided I couldn't part with it. So
That's tough. That's tough.
It is.
yeah, it was a beautiful book, absolutely beautiful book.
Yeah.
T. Gleason says, "I wish Jordan was my neighbor."
Well, the fun we have running around with the art. Yes.
Exactly. All right, moving on to round 10 here. Tatiana, you lead us off again. So here we go.
All righty, another one from my collection. This is a Michael Ryan Fathom cover. This is issue 2. I believe this was volume 5. Michael's just an amazing guy. I used to always go and visit him at San Diego, and every show I used to see him at. And he just hasn't done shows in forever, and he just isn't working either, unfortunately. I think he had some issues with his hands and some other things, and I haven't talked to him in a few years. But so this was some of the last stuff he did. His work is just absolutely stunning. I absolutely love it. And this is $7.50, so beautiful published Fathom cover. And then the second piece is from Olivier, and this is from and Mark Morales inks. So this is from Siege, and I'm asking $800 for this. This is a really big team fight page, and so the thing that's cool about this page is it has a bunch of the different characters that are in the series. So you have Captain America, Iron Man, Miss Marvel, Spider-Man, Maria Hill, Stonewall, Hellfire, Madam Mask, Griffin, Hood, and more. So you have the New Avengers, Secret Warriors, you have heroes and villains all on the same page. And, Olivier is hard to get work from, so check out that cool Iron Man shot. So really, really cool, because like each panel you get, like this panel, the third panel's the Secret Warriors, and then you have, your Avengers up here. It's just really cool.
You have the Thor hammer in the first panel too.
Yep. Yeah, you got Hammer and Shield, which is cool. Hammer in panel 1 and Shield in panel 3.
So hey, I wanted to highlight that you listed pick up your 10A artwork. So thank you very much for that.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Got that one
Happy
right.
this is going to you. He's a big Fathom fan.
All right, let me hide that chat and get Jordan all set to go here for his round 10. And here we go.
All right, I got another cover here, and this is an homage to our buddy Nick over at Dynamite. But I was lucky to pick up 2 covers by this artist, Gibo Bagante. This is NYX #1, or Nick's #1, excuse me. It's a variant cover. She's half human, half demon. She's actually coming from the Vampirella series, but I can't say enough about it. And hopefully you can see it. But the highly detailed artwork, and just an up-and-coming artist here. And yes, I did count the skulls. So we have 140 skulls there, and that's in homage to Mike Rookie there. But you can just see whenever they do it, you can see I'll do a little close, just the way he captured the face there. Again, the colored version fails in comparison to the art there. So just a great detailed cover that you can get here.
All right, and your next piece.
This one is an action page. I'm a big Deathstroke fan. This hurt me even to put it up for sale here, but it comes from this issue here, Deathstroke number 34. Christopher Priest, he's the writer, Captain Marvel fame. Carlo Pagalian, I said that right, Filipino. He's the artist, but you can just see the action just jumping off the page, huge from edge to edge there. Just love the way he's jumping there. And I was fortunate enough to get it signed by the creator of Deathstroke. So you've got the signature of George Perez here, and even the writer Marv Wolfman up in the top here as well. So just great action. You can just kind of just see Deathstroke jumping off the page. Great film as well.
So what con did you get those signed at?
And the Amazing Hawaii Con when George came out.
Very
before
nice.
He did his last run in Vegas from there. Yeah.
Wow. So you get the chance to talk to him a little bit?
He talked to everybody.
Yeah.
The first time he came out, the first day he was doing 10 sketches only for the day, and everybody was just in line. And at the end of the con, there was still a line for those of us who had tickets of like 30 people deep. And he just kept saying, no problem, you guys. If they kick us out, we'll go to the parking lot. I'm not going to walk out and sign everything for you guys. And even though they was at the ending of the con, he wasn't just rushing. He was still engaging as well. So everything we've known and love about George came out in that as well. So great memories, of course.
Wow. Yeah, I love George for many reasons, and I haven't heard that story before, but it's pure George.
Sure.
All right, Tatiana. Round 11 over to you. We got 2 more rounds to go here before we get to the recap. So here is your 11A artwork.
All right. This piece is an absolute stunner. A lot of people are looking for good Chris Samney art. This is a 9x12. This is an unpublished pinup, but it's cover quality. I mean, look at the entire cityscape in the background. Batman's there in the background. I just absolutely love that uplighting on Catwoman. Chuck, you're going to love this piece. I mean, it's stunning, absolutely stunning. Next one is a Batman Shadow of the Bat page from John Paul Leon. I absolutely loved his run on this book.
Yeah, I have to tell you, I've got the artist's name wrong in there. It may get corrected, but it is John Paul.
Okay, yeah, it's John Paul Leon, which obviously is miss him very much. His work's just absolutely stunning on this. So. And it looks like we have a claim on this one too.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. From Earthshine. Thank you very much, Mark. And Chuck as well. A clean sweep in round 11 for Tatiana for 2 great artworks. Yeah, that John Paul, you just don't see any JPL work out there anymore. I was a little surprised that you were putting a piece in. I mean, I don't think we've had a piece on Dueling Dealers ever, even, with Mike and Anthony too. So, yeah, that's really great to see.
Yeah.
I always want, to thank people for coming and spending their night with us. And I know, we all have a lot of other things to do. And so, yeah, I want people to feel like, hey, I was here. And because I was here, I got to see some super cool art that I wouldn't have otherwise. Because these would never have, some of the stuff I would have just kept. It's not like it would have necessarily gone up for sale otherwise. So,
right.
Yeah.
Right. No, and it was interesting because he and Tommy Lee have we're close friends as well, I think, and very think they have somewhat kind of a similar style and in the way they did their ink work. But so it's cool. You had a piece by him earlier as well. Again, you had that's why when we started, I said you had some really nice pieces in there because they're pieces we don't get to see too often. You too, Jordan. I'm not trying to not back talking you there.
I agree with everything being said there. I'm fortunate to have just one page from John Paul, and that's going to stay in my collector's bin for a long time. Very lucky to have that page. Yeah.
I haven't seen a published piece in a long time. I have just a convention sketch I got from him, many years ago. But I'd love to get a published page someday. So congratulations to both Chuck and Ershine for that round. Those both pieces, great pickups.
Yeah. There was an offer on the 10B Deathstroke. I think it was Todd. He asked me if I wanted to take. I thought he said 775 or something like that. So for 10B the Deathstroke, I'll take $100 off. I'll go down to 875. 875 ahead of the recap round. The Deathstroke full page action / 875.
Right, and sorry, I was trying to look through it. Oh, I see. There was another same offer, I guess, 775 from OFG, but you're at 875.
875, whatever that one, yeah.
Okay.
Take $100 off.
I couldn't find it either. It must have scrolled by when I was on a different tab. Yeah. But all right, so you're at 875 for your 10B.
Yeah, the Deathstroke full page splash, action splash. Mm-hmm.
All righty. So let's go ahead and move over to round 11 here for Jordan.
Just to answer Brian's question, yes, that is it's original. It's all original. He asked about the McGuire piece.
Oh, yes, I see that.
Yeah, all original.
Very good. All right. So I'll go ahead to you here, Jordan. And here we go.
Alrighty. So Simon Beasley art here. This is the cover of the issues from Authority versus Lobo, Jingo Hell, #1, 2004. And it's written by Alan Grant and Keith Giffen. And they were the ones who wrote that original first limited series by Lobo, the one that really changed, that rebooted him and changed everything from that point on. And Simon Beasley, he did the pencils and he did the inks on this. So you're getting a lot of heavyweights all on this page here. And you also get the Authority team on here as well. So you've got Midnighter, Swift, Jack Hawksmoor, the engineer, the doctor, and baby Jenny Sparks in there. And the other thing too is you got Lobo's dog right up there in that corner there. So just a nice collection of heroes. But this last panel page here, that's the real Beasley shot right there. That's the one that we're all used to there. It's a great Simon Beasley piece. Yes.
And that one's been picked up by Dave Kopecki, just ahead of Matthew Bulmer. So next up is your 11B.
So this one here, Death at Death's Door, #1, drawn in 2003. Jill Thompson did everything on this. She was the writer, she was the penciler, inker, and she even did the lettering. So I mean, you just got her totally immersed in the project. And this is Morpheus' dream. Sandman, he's been convinced he has to go back into hell to save his ex-girlfriend Nada. So I mean, a key pivotal storyline here. Love the dream sequences here. And then just he's again, Morpheus is just now starting his journey back into hell. So again, Sandman pages, published Sandman pages. Don't forget.
Yeah, that's a gorgeous page by Jill right there.
What's this?
Oh, that's just my favorite. It's cover recreation.
God, I hate cover recreations. Why do people buy these? It's just a copy of the original. I hate him, Bill. I hate him.
All right, moving on to round 12 here.
I love the low tech in all of my videos.
Yeah, that boulder was the best.
The boulder. And my son, he's mouthing the engine. That's what I love about my videos.
Mm-hmm. No, I could have put a real plane noise over that too, but it was too perfect the way it was.
Yeah, love it. Thanks for showing him again.
Oh, no, my pleasure. All right, Tatiana, round 12 to you.
So round 12, there are, if you want it, buy it right away. These are already too cheap. And these two, I'm not willing to go any lower on in any sort of follow-up round. So I just want to be completely honest from the beginning.
All right. Well, here is your 12A on the screen.
So this is a Suicide Squad 24 published cover by Eddie Barrows and Aber Ferreira. It features Harley Quinn and Katana and Captain Boomerang and Tungska, which is cool. I like how Captain Boomerang just is completely like can't do anything here. He's just being sad because he can't use his hands, so he can't boomerang anything. Anyway, super, super good deal. I love the detail of the way he did the face in the helmet with that little bit of Copic work. It's absolutely stunning. Nick, you're going to love this. It's a beautiful cover. Again, it's one of those ones I had a really hard time selling, but it's not on the wall. So, and I promised everybody I would bring a Michael Turner piece. This is a really special Michael Turner piece. This is a very early character design of Witchblade that Mike did. So you can see, obviously, they didn't end up going with this exact look, but this was one of his designs. It's super 90s. I love the little bra top thing. Oh, Jared, so happy you're getting this. I am so happy you're getting this. Nice. That was hard to sell, but I promised Turner art, so I had to find something to bring.
Yeah, that was wanted by many. That came in just ahead of Scott Wingo and Alan Hamilton and Rich Donnelly and Nick Ferrucci. That was almost a Claim 15 Dino moment. Very close. There you go. Thank you for putting that in, Tatiana. You know, that was a very good deal for a really great piece of art there.
Yep.
All right. Well, Jordan, one last round for you before we get to the recap. So let's get your 12A and 12B queued up here. And here is 12A.
Yeah, so this is a full 11 by 17, again, a convention sketch by Paul Smith done in 1983. John Carter, Warlord of Mars. And again, this is a throwback time when they would spend more time on the sketches, drawing them out. I love here in the corner, if you can see that, how Paul signed it. He actually signed it two ways, like when he would do his covers, the little box signature, and then he wrote Happy Trails there, Paul Smith, Aloha, he even wrote Aloha in there for there. So again, Paul Smith art, we'd love to get the published pages, out of reach for many of us. Again, convention sketches, not as detailed back like they were back then. So you get a full, it's like a cover image quality of John Carter drawn by Paul Smith. So, you know, it's a great representation of Paul's artwork. Yeah. And this one here, again, a nice older art page. This is 11 by 14 board, Bill Sienkiewicz, 1989. Again, great image of Moon Knight here. What's not to love, you know, Bill Sienkiewicz, 1989 there.
And Earthshine came in just before Daryl R. and Michael Cross and Nick Ferrucci and Marcus.
Yeah, so a great pickup on that one. Hard to post that one there. But again, the Paul Smith art, I mean, again, try to find something that he's done full page. Try to find a published page. It's going to be out of reach for a lot of us, but this way you get some representation of his art.
Nope, I agree, and that's from 1983.
1983. Again, when they used to spend a little more time on the convention sketches there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
and even that Sienkiewicz Moon Knight, I'm lucky to have a published Moon Knight page by Bill. Otherwise, I wouldn't be letting that one go. That's a tough one to let go. So good pickup.
I was surprised to see that one just as much as the Turner because that's a really, really well done piece by Bill. All right. Well, we've made it through the first 12 rounds, and I don't think the scores are fully updated yet. But
so Brian just texted me, and he's backing out of the Kevin McGuire piece, so that one's available again.
Oh, all right. So that was your 8A, the Blue Beetle Booster Gold piece. Okay.
Yeah, it was not. It was not what he was thinking it was. So we were just texting about it.
Okay, no problem. No file from Brian. It's all right. It's always good to be able to, when they've got your phone number, so they can kind of work those things out. We see Mike and Anthony do those things.
Oh, looks like Nick Ferrucci wants it. So.
All right. Well, I just erased that one, and I'll put Nick's name in there. Thank you, Nick.
Bill giveth, Bill taketh away, Bill giveth. I don't know.
All right, so let's see. So Tatiana, you've only got 6 pieces left to sell, and to get 3 tacos and guacamole, and
make it happen, guys.
And that art.
We are within striking distance of a free Arthur Adams sketch to somebody.
Exactly.
That's kind of a big deal.
And here's an offer to Jordan too before we get started from Kevin Sharp on your 7B artwork. That you were at $895 on the Civil War page, and Kevin's offering you $750.
Let's do it. That works. Yeah.
All right. Mark that one off. Thank you very much, Kevin.
It's the Civil War title page. I believe that's it. So yes.
Right. Civil War Return 1, page 3 from 2000.
Captain Marvel. Yeah, great title page.
Yeah. Nope. I agree. That's the one that Tatiana helped you sell.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. I'll give her a taco when I see you, Tatiana.
That's right. Exactly. All right. So if we can get 6 sales, remember someone will randomly get that Art Adams piece from Tatiana if she can get a sellout here. And let's see, what is Grant Riddle doing a claim? Well, it's an offer to you before you even put that one out there. On your 1B, Tatiana, for the Nick Patera, Grant Riddle is offering you $125, and you wrote $150 on that piece.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, $125 it is for your 1B. Over to Grant Riddle. Nice pickup, Grant. Just before she would have put it out there for everybody. That's how it works around here. Very smart claim by you. So now we only have 5 pieces to sell before the Art Adams and Taco Bonanza are unleashed on San Diego. All right. So first up, I'm looking it down here. It's 4A is going to be the first piece that we're going to look at here from Tatiana. So let me go ahead and cue that one up, and it's the color Buckingham.
Jack of Fables. I can do 250. I literally just got this at Como, and I paid 250 for it. So you don't have to pay for your flight and your hotel and wait in line and all the other stuff. So it's just, I'm happy to keep it, but I just thought it would be a cool thing to offer.
Oh, you know what, Tatiana? And because I did miss one here, that Rick Yankowski did offer you $800 for the Buckingham and the Rizzo page. Now, the Rizzo was $635, and the Buckingham was at $275 before you made it. So technically, you were at what were we at there? $910, and Rick was offering you $800 for both. You did go to $250 on the Buckingham, so that takes it down to $885. So you're good with an 800? All right.
That's fine.
Fantastic. And I apologize because, again, those kind of flew by, and I missed them when they came up. So that was for your 4A and your 9A artwork, both going to Rick. Thank you, Rick. Makes it very easy. Now we're getting close to a sellout here, everybody. Let me remove that one there, and let's see, where are we at? And I'm sorry to, let's see, Gabe, you tried claiming the 4A, but I had to take care of that other combo offer before that. So now we're down to 3 pieces. So 5A and 5B are up next here. So let me go ahead and highlight 5A. And that is the Lionel U piece.
Sorry, I'm looking at my notes. So I was asking 350. I can do 300. Again, beautiful Jerry inks on this. Jerry's another one of those artists that we lost too soon. And I'm pretty sure, I cannot guarantee this, but I'm pretty sure Linnell did the pencils for this digitally. So there's not like another original floating around out there. Yeah, Jeffrey, I did mention that earlier when I first put it up. The blue line.
All right, so that is still out there. And you got an off kind of topic question here from Freehawk. Do you have any Amalgam Comics pieces?
No, I do not.
Those are pretty rare. So, all right, so this one is still out there at $300. The Lionel U and piece by Jerry. That was Blue Lines, and it's from Axis 4, page 1. So next up is your 5B artwork. And let me highlight that one from Adi.
So I was asking 800. I can do 700 on this. So half figure watercolor. Absolutely beautiful piece, 10 by 14. Beautiful red hair. People tend to ask him to draw redheads a lot. But he does a really good job of it. So I could do 700 if anybody is interested.
Yeah, it's a beauty.
Nothing. 675. That's as low as I'm going. If anybody wants it.
All right, 675 is a good price. So that one. So your 5A is at 300. Your 5B is at 675. And we've only got one more piece to look at. That was, let's see, we're going up to 10B. That was the Olivier piece. Let me get that highlighted here for everybody. Here we go.
I mean, Olivier's art's incredible. I mean, he's just one of the best comic artists out there. His work's fantastic. And then Mark's a great inker too. So this is just a super great big team fighting panel page. I can do $650 if anybody wants it. That's like a super good deal.
Oh, it is. I mean, Mark Morales thinks on that. It's beautiful. Doom. All right, so $650 is your best price on your 10B, and like I said earlier, on your 5A it's $300, and your 5B is $675. So 3 pieces remain unsold tonight. So
not over.
Oh, let's see. Aranga has made a claim on the 10B. Thank you, Aranga.
Thank you.
Very nice pickup there. I mean, that is a really nice page.
I know Aranga wanted to resist too. He probably was trying so hard to resist it. He's like, price is too good. I have to get it. So I'm so glad it's going to you, Aranga. I know you're really going to appreciate this piece.
Yep.
All right. So 2 pieces remain for Tatiana. That Art Adams piece is sitting in limbo right now, everybody. But all right, we can go over to Jordan here and get you queued up and everything. So what do we've got? We've got 17 pieces to look at here. So
I'll go through them fast.
Yep, no, not a problem. We're not going to rush. So let's get your 1A artwork queued up, and here we go.
So this is just for perspective, and the reason I listed this other Grail piece. But I'm going to come down from 745. I'll go down to 595. Or 595 on this 1988 sketch. This is a Mike Grell sketch from 2019, and you can kind of see the difference where it's a great image. I'm very thankful to have it, but he put a lot of detail back in that 1988 sketch. So I'm going to go down to 595 on that one. Again, it's a great image, and it's drawn just 1 year after her first appearance as well. So.
All right, it's beautiful. I love Grell's work, and gotten to see him at a couple shows recently too, and talk with him for a bit. I never met him before this year. Believe it.
Great guy.
Yeah, no, fantastic.
Very unassuming. Yeah.
Yep. All right, so this one's $595. It's Jordan's 1A artwork. Next up, the 1B did sell to Tony, and so 2A is next.
So I'll come down to $595 on this one also. So again, a historic page. An early appearance, and also the origin of Grail, and just a lot of great detail work in each one of those panels too. So coming down from $695, I'll come down to $595 on this page. And again, a nice historic page with a lot of great artwork, a lot of great details in that one as well. Again, Jeff Johns is the writer as well. So Oscar Jimenez and Jeff Johns, a great combination on this page. $595 I'll come down to on this one.
Yeah, lots of detail in that one. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I see Jason's trying to rally the crowd. He said he'll pick up the Tatiana.
Come on, you guys.
Yeah, if someone else will pick up the Grenave, then Jason picks up the other one. Sweep. So
and to answer Nick's question, if it does not sell out, will I sell the piece? No, I will not.
Oh, thank you. I did see that, and I forgot to highlight.
Good motivator.
That's right. That's right. It's either free or nothing at all. You don't get a chance at it. All right, here. So let's move on. So 2A again was at $595. So 2B is next.
Again, first appearance pages here. There's the issue here. I'll come down on this one. I'll come down to $645 on this one here, from $895 to $645. Great half splash. You got the Justice League Elite that's forming in this one. Sister Superior, her first appearance as well. She's a sister to Manchester Black. So $645 will come down on this page here.
Yeah, no, great image there. Defeated team.
Yes.
All right, so let's see. You're at $645 on this 2B artwork, and next up is your 3A.
3A, Crimson #1. Birth pages. So you get the birth pages of these major villains there. I'll come down. let's go down to, I'll do 645 on this one also. So come down to 645 on this page. Humberto Ramos, again, issue number 1 of the series really helps them take off. And anytime you have a birth page, it's the very first appearance ever of these characters. So coming down, again, from 795 to 645. Yeah.
And we have a claim. Thank you, Jesse Morgan.
That's a good one, Jesse. You got a really good pickup.
Yeah. Great art alone.
Page.
Besides the historic significance, just some great art on that page as well. Yeah. Thank you very much, Jesse. Thank you.
Okay, so next up is your 3B artwork, and that one was the Solo Avengers page by Milgram.
No, so 3B, I had a Slingers 0. Was that?
Oh, I'm sorry, Slingers. You're right. I'm looking ahead.
Right.
That's my bad. We haven't shown it yet on the screen yet, though.
All right. Well, I can show it here. So it's Slingers 0. There you go. First appearance. I'm going to come down on this one here. I have some room on this one, so I'm going to come from $7.95. I'm going to go all the way down to $5.95. I take $200 off this one. Again, think about this. This is 1998, and as we talked about in auction, they're not going to go for this low. And first appearance of these characters, Prodigy and Ricochet, coming down to $5.95. Jimmy Palmiotti, and I jokingly said you're going to get Jimmy's Brooklyn address on the back there for fun. But again, first appearance pages, and again, a lot of detail went into this page. So I'm going to come down $5.95, $200 off of that page, their first appearance.
Very, very nice. And you get the Zipatone on it as well. So this is your 3B, and it is at $5.95 from Slingers number 0. All right. So what do we got next? We've got the 4A is up next here.
Solo Avengers here. Let's come down to $5.45 on this one. $5.45. I'll take $150 off. This is older Bronze Age art. You got Hawkeye and Black Widow in this one. Nice clean artwork on this one. So $5.45, $150 off of this one here. Again, older art is naturally very much harder to come by. Yes. So got a good deal on this one here. And again, Tom DeFalco is the writer on this one as well.
Todd picked up your 3B, the previous page, just so you know that was the yeah, that's a really nice page there too.
Yes, older art pages are always fun to come by there.
All right, so $5.45 is Jordan's price on his 4A artwork by Milgram. $5.45. $5.45. All right, so next up is 4B.
4B is buy one get one free, right? So I'm jumping out ahead of it here. Don't mind if I'll keep going. So Doorway to Nightmare. That's what introduced Madame Xanadu to us. So for those pages, you're getting 2 for a deal. I'm going to take $200 off. Come down to $5.95. So if you think about it, you're paying less than $300 a page for some old Bronze Age art. I'm doing like Mike Berkey. And then, but again, historic, and again that feel of the older art there as well, and it's less than $300 a page, and in her first early appearances. So again, a very pivotal character in the Justice League art.
Can we see a close up of her face in that bottom panel?
Yeah,
it's just real beautiful. Like that's gorgeous. Look at the hair.
Yeah,
and I'm sure that's incredible.
I'm sure there's significance in the earrings as well there too, but just again, historic older art.
All right, so you're at $5.95 on the pair.
Yes.
All right, so $5.95 on Jordan's 4B. Now your 5A and 5B did sell. So next up will be, well, hang on, we got an offer here from Christopher Daly, offering you $4.50 on your 4A artwork. That was the Solo Avengers page.
$4.50. And I think
you were at $5.45.
$5.45. Let's just, how about $4.85? $4.85. We'll kind of cut it in between there. Still a good price on that one. Not too much up from yours, Christopher. So $4.85, or for anybody who wants to get it, $4.85 for that page.
It's a good price. Very fair price on that piece by Milgram.
$4.85. That note there. Okay. And Nick
is offering you $500 on the 4B, the Doorway to Nightmare pages that we were just looking at.
Yes. it makes sense to me.
You're going to take Nick's offer on the 500 and
500.
All right, marking that one as sold too. That was on the 4B to Nick.
Yeah.
And also
485.
D Johns has come in and taken the 4A at 485.
Good prices on some older Bronze Age art. Yes, 45.
No, that's very. I've been telling people for a long time. I've been looking for the right Al Milgram page, and that was a nice one. That top panel was great. I mean, everything about it was great. But very nice pickup by D Johns and to Nick for picking up that other page as well. So, all right. So, like I just mentioned, 5A and 5B did sell. So we're going to move on to 6A as the next artwork.
6A, Sunfire. I wish it was that one, but it's not.
Right. That's 6A. Yeah. There we go.
Sunfire, Big Hero 6, and this one here. So I was in it at $8.95. I'll take $200 off. I'll come down to $6.95 on this one. Just historic early appearances of these characters and great images too of Hero and Baymax. You can see their connection as well. So $6.95, taking off $200 for this here. Honey Lemon's in that top panel as well. So some early appearances of these characters, and of course, great movie as well. Love the movie on that one.
One of my favorite of the last several. I mean, I really love that film. So, all right, so we're going to stick with the $6.95 on your 6A. Very good. All right. So let's see. We had 6B, 7A, 7B all sold. So we're going all the way up to 8A next.
8A. Frey number 1. First appearance. Again, Joss Whedon. I'm going to come down on this one. Let's see. So I got it at $7.95. Let's keep going. $200 off. Let's go to $5.95 on this one here. Again, Joss Whedon. I remember chasing this comic when it came out. Not very much supply. Really fascinated by the independents at that time. So taking $200 off. First appearance of Malaka Frey, the main character here, right there. She's one of the vampire slayers as well. So coming down to $5.95.
All right. Yeah, Carl was a good interview a few months back as well. I really liked talking to him and about Frey as well. It was fun, but kind of getting his perspective on the book. So, all right, $5.95 for your 8A artwork, and next up is your 8.
Yeah, I worked at a comic shop when Frey came out, and it just sold out so fast. Like people would come in, we're like, we blew through them all in the first day. And we tried to keep them in stock, but everyone was all over that book.
I remember chasing that comic very specifically, because again, the image of the cover, and of course Buffy the Vampire Universe as well. So good page. All righty.
All right, 8B.
Sorry.
Yep, no problem.
Again, it's a birth page. Great, huge image. Mike's art, as Tatiana mentioned, he's in Marvel, not as much DC. I'm going to come down on this one here. Let's go from $9.95. Let's go to $8.25. $8.25 on this. I mean, just the images alone. And again, a finale end page splash, but $8.25. Again, it's a birth page of Empirix, Rex, Prime. He went on to battle them for many issues, actually over 14 issues that he was fighting with Superman on that one. So I'll come down to $8.25 on this page here.
All right, and it's the Mike McCone piece, everybody. Not a lot of DC art out there by him. So $8.25 is Jordan's best price on that one, and that was his 8B artwork. So next up, 9A.
9A got a cover, right? So I'm going to come down. I had this at $8.95. I'll come down to $7.45. $7.45. Take $150 off of that there. I mean, to get a published cover, and again, you've got iconic characters, Godzilla and the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers as well in action. So I'm going to take $150 off of this one and go to $7.45 on this one. $7.45. Again, published variant cover.
All right. Now, I want to highlight that Todd M has picked up the 8B artwork. That was the McCone. So congratulations.
That was a really good price. Beautiful page.
Yeah. Good piece too. Good pickup. Thank you, Todd. Nice one.
Yeah. Thank you for several pickups tonight, Todd. So the 9A, the Godzilla cover by Sanchez is at $7.45 for anybody who'd like to pick that one up.
And
next up,
12-year-old me loves that cover.
I actually have some Power Rangers artwork myself. So that is very nice. So let's see what's next up is 9B.
9B. That's the first cover from 2002. I'm going to come down from $8.95. I'll follow the theme. I'll go to $7.45. I'll take $150 off. Again, just from the artistic nature of this, Andrea DeVito. Again, look at the published cover and how it washes out the crucifix pose, and see how you get all that detail in there, all the emotion on that character there. Just and again, a published cover, $7.45. Just some great art. Basically, it's just a lot of great art involved in this. Love the symbolism too.
Do you know why they chose to do that? Why they took that out? Like why they really faded it?
No, I don't. I have a personal theory. They're trying to wash in that red background, and I think they're trying to add a little bit more to the emotion, but it just really washes out the whole picture there. So that's just a theory I have.
Hey, Jordan, you did get an offer on the Godzilla cover. You were at $745, and Dave Kopecki is offering you $700.
$700, yes. That's close enough, yes.
All right. Congratulations to Dave for picking that one up. Nice.
Great pickup. Love Godzilla. Godzilla covers, of course.
Yeah, that makes sense, Marcus. That's kind of what I was thinking, too. If it was like maybe too much religious overtone, so they kind of washed it out so that it was there, but not really.
Yeah, that might be it. Exactly.
Yeah, that could be another reason for it. Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congrats to Dave on that pickup. Now, so the cover on the screen right now, that one is going for $745, and that's Jordan's 9B artwork. So just a few more pieces to look at here. Next up is 10A.
Well, I know that ML put out an offer.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't go to 700 on that one. I got too much into that already as Sandman. I'm at $9.95. I'll go $8.45. I'll take $150 off. So anybody ahead of time, that's the Death page, Sandman page, $8.45 on that one. Okay. But we'll kick over to this one. This is for an homage to Nick Dynamite. Just as we were talking about that first cover, how they washed it out with the fire but I'm going to come down on this one. I'll go to $6.95 on this one. I'm going to take $200 off this one. $200 off, $8.95 down to $6.95. But again, they washed it out, right? And then you can see the detail on her face there. Just wonderful pencil work. All the detail into the skulls and all that. Just a wonderful published cover.
And he's one of Kirk's guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely see like that the influence. It's just gorgeous. This stuff's beautiful and super affordable right now.
Exactly. He's just starting out. I'm lucky. I do have a second cover, which that one's staying in my keeper portfolio. I wouldn't put this one up otherwise, but Gibo, man, people are catching on. He does wonderful work, and that's how Jay Anacleto started out, and all of them built up from there. So yes, absolutely.
So you did get an offer from Jeffrey Moy on the 10A artwork on the screen. You were at $6.95, and he is offering $600 even.
Let's go $6.45, right in between. It's very close to yours, Jeff, and I've already took $200 off the price there, so I'm already deep into this one. So $6.45, you get a great cover, great pickup for that price, or anybody who wants to pick up at $6.45.
And there was a question from Jewish Dragons: is the NYX only pencils or inks as well? It is a little hard to tell on the scan.
Well, the beauty of it, it's all deep pencil.
That's what it looked like to me too.
It's Jay Anacleto style.
Yeah, exactly.
I love Jay's work.
Jay's covers are well up there, and Gibo's just starting out, and to get something on the ground floor of his, and you can just see his influences. So $6.45, I think I said on this one.
You did, and I know Jeffrey did the negotiating, but Mickey's claim came in ahead of Jeffrey trying to claim it as well. So Mickey has picked that piece up. Sorry, Jeff. That was you did the hard work, and Mickey's got the piece though. So nice pickup to Mickey.
Yeah,
Mickey's going to be on an amateur Dueling Dealers show, everybody, middle of August. So looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to it. So he's getting he's getting a little used to the format here early by being a buyer. Yeah. So, all right. Well, that's good to see that one go to a nice home. So next up then is your 10B artwork.
10B, Deathstroke, all in action. Let's see. I'm at $8.95.
Or $8.75 actually.
$8.75. I think I brought it down to, right. Let's go $7.95. Let's go down below that even. So $7.95. I mean, this is all out action. This, being a big Death Rush fan, it was hard for me to even put this in. So $7.95 on this one, and again signed by the creators as well.
All right, so $7.95 on the 10B artwork. That was also signed by Perez, right? And wait,
Marv Wolfman and George Perez also signed it.
Awesome. All right, $7.95 on the 10B artwork from Jordan.
Yeah.
So let's see, Dave got your 11A. So next up, your 11B that you have lowered to $8.45.
$8.45 already on this one. Again, published Sandman art. $8.45. Okay. All right, I'll go $7.95 then. I'll go $7.95 on it. I know ML has it $700, so we're getting closer to that one there. Published Sandman art. I don't have a lot of published Sandman art, so this one won't hurt me not to sell. I don't want to say it like that. I don't have a website to throw on after the show. So there you go.
Well, and Ilya picked it up. I mean, you were at $7.95. Sorry, Mikhail tried to come in and get it at $7.95. Same with Nick. So, but Ilya has picked up the Thompson.
Yeah,
$7.95.
Jill did everything on that page. Artwork, wrote it, even lettered it. So it was a great pickup.
Yeah, Jill's work is fantastic, and that really is a nice page layout on there too.
Yeah, that's really beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, we've got
Scary Godmother's the theme at Baltimore this year.
Is it really?
Yeah. Some of the pieces coming out are just gorgeous.
Oh, that's well. I'm going to Baltimore for the first time this year. I'm excited.
Well, you can get one for yourself then.
I probably should. I've always loved Jill's work. Well, we've only got one more piece to look at. It's the one that's on the screen right now, the 12A.
Paul Smith. So I got this at $8.95. I'm going to do a little bit creative here. Instead of just going straight to the lowering the price, I'm going to actually throw this in with it. So if you pick up this Paul Smith, and we're talking about some heavyweights here doing kind of convention sketches, pick it up at $8.95. I'll throw in this for free, the Simon Beasley Lobo sketch as well.
I thought you drew that.
Nah, I wish I had. But again, Paul Smith art. Can't get his published pages. He doesn't really do detailed sketches. 1983. And if you pick this up, I'll throw in for free the Simon Beasley logo sketch.
No, Jordan only drew the recreation because Jordan loves recreations.
There you go. I just did the recreation.
Right. So the Paul Smith is pencils only.
Pencils only, 1983. John Carter, Warlord of Mars is the character.
And best price on the Paul Smith?
That was at $8.95, and I was throwing in the Beasley sketch. Yeah.
All right, so $8.95, and you get the Beasley as well if you are so inclined. Look at that score. Is that accurate?
Look, I mean, at least a quarter of Jordan's sales are probably because I helped. I'm just saying.
You know what? That is very true.
No, this is awesome. I love it. I love how close that is. I love it.
Yeah, Gwen just texted me saying it's accurate. So, wow huh? $55 separate the two of you.
So I have people willing to buy this.
Do it.
Somebody else will buy this. So somebody's got to buy the Granov, and then we have a sellout, guys.
Yeah.
And a free piece of art to one of your lucky claimers tonight.
What am I at on the Granov?
Let's see. You were at $6.75.
Yeah, that's pretty much as low as I'll go. I love all your arrow sticky notes, Jordan.
And as Nick Ferrucci, you can still hit the thumbs up, everybody, if you haven't already. There's still 140 people watching the show tonight.
Yep.
So, if you have any other claims to throw out, you can do it before we're done. But as you can see on the screen, there are the email addresses for both Tatiana and Jordan. If you claimed any artwork tonight, do not wait until tomorrow. Please, you must email both of them tonight. Let them know what your mailing address is. Include the artworks that you picked up and your YouTube handle as well. So that makes it super easy for them to get their invoices out to you. And as Tatiana said, she's happy to deliver any of the artworks to those of you going to San Diego. Marcus is lamenting the tacos.
Now, you know what this means, though. This means this calls for a rematch. I'm sorry.
It does call for a rematch.
Close. Tatiana,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
We definitely need a rematch.
Close. It calls for a rematch somewhere down the line. Obviously, not too soon, but somewhere down the line, we gotta do this again because I gotta make up for that. Yes.
All right. So, well, it was a great show tonight, both of you. I mean, 38 sales out of 48 artworks brought. So that's a really good percentage, of course.
Yeah.
And the artwork all around, even the pieces that didn't go, were pretty fantastic. So I can't thank you both for putting together a great show like this. 1,000 under is tough to do. It really is. I don't know. How you guys put it together.
That's a great point, Bill, because I remember when we talked about this idea, I've done the 500 under shows, and honestly, those are easier because it's a more agreeable price point. You start skirting above that, and then to get consistently above that, it was harder to get ready for the show. But look at the sales. We, a lot of people got some great pickups from both of us, and Tatiana, kudos to you, a well-earned victory, and again, I look forward to the rematch.
Absolutely, yeah. This was so much fun. Yeah. And I guess I'm keeping my Arthur Adams sketch, and I guess no one gets tacos.
You have it for the next rematch. You'll have that.
Yeah, Anthony's saying he'd give you $55 for the BC sketch just to make it a tie. Thanks, Anthony. You've been a crack up in the audience tonight.
Yeah. If he gets the Paul Smith, he gets the Beasley for free. But we'll stick with that one too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Jason's letting Tatiana know that he tried. He would have picked up the one.
You did. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I think we should have our rematch in Hawaii. Bill, you have to come too. We'll do a live one.
Yeah, we need to do that in person. Yeah, that's the way to do the rematch.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Dino did a trip out. We got together. We did 2 broadcasts together. We did the tag team match when he came out. So yeah, we'll make it happen.
I'm overdue for visiting family anyway. So
there you go. A nice incentive. Excellent.
Well, again, thank you both. Thank you everybody for tuning in as well. I mean, everybody who picked up Arthur, a lot of people who picked up multiple pieces tonight. I know it's terrible. I mean, that's who in the audience wouldn't want that piece in their collection?
Right.
I mean, I don't have anything by Art in my collection right now at all. I mean, and I'm not even a DC guy, and I want that. All right. Well, again, thank you so much. Please contact both of them this evening so they can get their invoices out to you. And again, thank you so much for everybody for tuning in, and
thank you, everybody.
Jordan, for making such a fun show for us all tonight.
Yeah.